it's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with some crystal singing bowl. This charges all the crystals and the cards and me and everybody listening to this. And if you're new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. Your mission is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, a loved one, your family, your community, or the whole world. And then you choose a stack, and each stack is hidden under a box to encourage you to use your intuition. This is stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. You can choose 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. Each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with whatever it is that you are asking about. All right, a little bit about our background, because everybody always asks me. Everybody loves the little baby mushrooms, so I included mushrooms today. And if you're watching the video and you're like, oh my God, I really want that one specific mushroom, as soon as the video's over, these go back out on a display. So I'm not going to root around in a box full of 500 mushrooms. These are golden healers. We have 2 golden healer spheres, and that's called a flame. These are not for sale. These are from my personal collection. I love golden healers. It's quartz with a high iron content to give it that gold and even almost kind of a caramely color. These are amazing. And actually these 2 spheres here just arrived yesterday from Brazil. So when the FedEx guy came, I was like literally jumping up and down and peeing my pants because yay, they're here. I know my FedEx guy thinks I'm weird, but that's okay. All right. So that's our intro. Let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, your stone is Topaz. Topaz. Topaz helps you discover your own inner riches of soul images, abilities, and knowledge. It encourages openness, honesty, and a fulfilled emotional life. Topaz can help you gain confidence in yourself and share good feelings and fortune with others. This is really good for the solar plexus chakra, where your self-worth, your self-esteem is supposed to be. And I say it that way because there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people who are still coping with trying to find their self-worth and their self-esteem. Topaz may also enhance your problem-solving skills. It can help make you aware of what you have learned over your life through hard work and life experiences. So a lot of us right now, excuse me, are going through just that, where we're looking back at our life and going, okay, what do I need to deal with? What can I learn from? What can I say? All right, I've dealt with you. Move along. Okay, all of a sudden my throat is getting, my guides say cloudy. So obviously I'm speaking the truth for somebody and somebody's resisting. That's how my guides are showing this to me. Like, yeah, that's me, but I can't deal with that stuff. This is your opportunity to do that. We all need to deal with our past. And it doesn't mean relive it. It means acknowledge it and allow it to move on. I am not my past. You are not your past. Okay? So use crystals, use sound healing, use whatever methods work for you that are working with the light. Meditate, yoga, whatever works for you. And deal with that past trauma or the past experiences that you've just pushed aside and you're going, la, 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 I'm not dealing with you. Okay? We need to deal with that. Okay, your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams deck, which it's really funny. I have a room for all my decks, and I picked a different deck, and this one literally screamed at me and said, no, pick me. So Tarot of Dreams really wants to be heard from today. So your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams, and you get a yummy card. This is the Ace of Coins. Yeah, I find this card very distracting. I don't know why. It must be the buck in the grass. So the Ace of Coins, this is a new beginning. This, depending on what your question was, this is a new beginning, but it's material items. So something in the 3D world. It could be that perfect man for you or that perfect woman for you. Gender doesn't matter in the cards. It could be that you need to focus on something gentle because you have a deer here. But something physical, a new car coming to you, a new home coming to you, money coming to you. But there's whatever that 3D thing is that's coming to you, it's going to, they're showing me like it's going to start a whole new chapter of your life. So if it's money coming to you, it means you can pay off all your bills. It means you can buy that house that you want. It means freedom. But there's somehow, it's like, here it comes. There it is. Okay, now how are you going to improve your life? Okay, how are you going to improve your life with whatever it is that's coming to you? So many times we just think, let's say it's money coming to us. We think, okay, money's coming. Money came to me. I'm going to keep living the same life that I have, but I'm going to pay my bills off. And I'm going to keep doing the same thing. No, this is an opportunity to start the next chapter of your life. And that means there's going to be change. My guides are stressing this big time. There's going to be change because this comes in. If you do not change your life when this comes in, well, let's just say the universe is going to hit you upside the head. Okay. I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen, but it's going to be like, hey, you were going to use this to change your life for the better. So let's do that. My guides are kind of bossy today. I love it. Okay. So we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot Grand Lux. And you've got the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. So once this comes in and you make these changes in your life, you get your happily ever after. This is the happiest card in the deck. Look at all this gold. Oh my gosh, look at, it's a mirror image. You got this big gold round piece. This is big and gold and round. Just unbelievable. Now, also I want to point out that these two down here look like the physical embodiment of oh excuse me. Somebody out there is really not dealing with their stuff. Stop avoiding the happiness. You are worthy. This is all about your self-worth. Stack number 1. This is all about your self-worth, and you are worthy, and stop pushing it away. The universe has been trying to bring you something, and you're like, no, the time's not right. No, that's not for me. And you keep having excuses. There's at least one person out there. Stop making excuses. Know that you're worthy and go into receive mode. Go into receive mode. You don't get this until you know you're worthy. And the universe has been trying to bring you things, and you're like, no, that's not for me. So anyway, back to these two little guys. That's Cocopelli. This is all about fertility. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean fertility as in pregnancy. It could be fertility of ideas, of projects, of things that are going to make you money, of, you know, just fertility in general. Now, what's interesting too is they're dancing in the air, but my guides showed me on the land. So the land can be fertile, like this here in the Ace of Pentacles. See how fertile the land is where the buck is? These guys are bringing that fertility. Very Cocopelli or Quetzalcoatl looking. So stop pushing away good things. This is all about you knowing you're worthy and going, okay, universe, I am ready. Bring on all the good stuff because I know I'm worthy now and I am going to go into receive mode. So whatever you bring me, I'm going to be so freaking grateful. I'm going to dance up and down. I'm going to play with my crystals and I'm going to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to help others. Think about this. When we pay off our bills, we're actually helping others. Because if I pay my Visa bill off, that's helping to pay the salaries of the people that work there. And then they're in turn making their house payments or their apartment rent payments or their car payments. And that in turn is helping. See, it just goes down the line. And we're part of that big river of abundance. But you have to go into receive mode. And when you do, you get everything. This is like amazing. What a perfect combination. But you have to know that you're worthy of receiving. All right, we're going to add to that a card from the Secret Language of Light. Secret Language of Light. And you get card number 7, lucky number 7. And I have to laugh because it says, nothing has gone wrong. Card number 7, nothing has gone wrong. Let's see what the book says about that. In the last few days, a change came out of the blue. It may have felt like your body and mind moved through a crack in reality as your life altered course so suddenly. Deep within, you have been craving change, and this situation brings new and different experiences to your life. You may be feeling a little lightheaded and dazzled by the brilliance of this expanded version of you, but you are doing so well. It is now time to catch your breath and settle into your new outlook. This is an opportunity to look at your thoughts, ideas, and your reactions to your potential success. As you become aware and implement change, you can rise above the limits that people or situations have placed on you. This card depicts the trigram of the I Ching with a yin-yang symbol. This is a reminder that everything changes, that nothing can exist on our physical plane without its opposite, and neither is superior to the other. You cannot stop anything that has manifested, but it can serve as inspiration to create new paths aligned with your soul truth. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So, for stack number 1, people, you got it all going on once you get into receive mode. If you're not in receive mode, it's just going to pass you by. And I'm not saying that as a threat. Kind of a warning. Get in receive mode, baby. All right. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is not a stone. It's amber. This is actually fossilized resin. It's been used for thousands of years for healing. And I just love these smooth pieces. Feels so good in my hand. Amber has been found to help balance emotions, clear the mind, and release negative energy. It can provide excellent psychic protection and aid with manifestation. It can help ease stress by clearing phobias and fears and help with depression, allowing you to find the positivity in life. Apparently, it can also be used to grow dragons. Not dragons. Dinosaurs. This one doesn't have a bug in it, though. And because this is fossilized tree sap, it also has a connection to the trees, which is probably why I like it, because I really connect with trees. This fossilized tree sap or resin. It's associated with the sacral chakra. It can help you connect to your inner wisdom and creativity. Carry it on your body or use during meditation to help heal yourself. You know, a lot of people will say that this helps teething children as well, and it does. just got to make sure they don't eat it. And it's really cool because it's very light. I just want to add one more thing too, that if you're out and about and you're buying amber, really tune into the energy, because there's fake amber out there, which is basically just plastic. This is not. I can feel the tree energy in this piece. But I've also felt fake amber, and it just feels like plastic. And I'm talking the energy. All right, your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And you get the King of Swords. This is the highest court card. The King. You've mastered all your swords. You've mastered communication. This is not like the 10 of Swords where, I'm carrying all these swords. No, I mastered them. They're all hanging on my wall, baby. I got a beautiful collection. I know how to use them. But you know what? I'm on to better things. So we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot Grand Lux. Okay, people, you got the Queen of Swords. 2 different decks, but you got the King and Queen of Swords. Because we have the King and the Queen of the same suit, this is very, very powerful. I mean, the chances of getting this in 2 different decks is like very tiny. So obviously the universe wants to send you a message if you chose stack 2. This is a coming together. This is soulmate energy. This is that perfect whatever coming to you, that perfect pairing. So if you asked about a potential mate, the answer is yes. If you asked about, am I going to get that perfect job for me? The answer is yes. This is the perfect pairing. Okay. But it also has to do with truth and communication, because it's swords. This is air energy. Air. The winds of change comes to my mind. The winds of change coming and pairing you up with that perfect whatever that's going to pair up with you. This is also throat chakra, which is really funny because in stack 1, I kept feeling like something was blocking my throat. This is, the throat is wide open. This is singing. This is communicating of some kind, but in a very, very good manner. Like well-placed words. So if that's what you do for a living, this is awesome. Or if it's what you want to do, like I really want to be a singer, this is saying go for it. Okay, this is the perfect pairing. And it's also, got this peacock here, this beautiful male peacock, and he's got all of his plumage out. And that part, my guides are like, yeah, and let the world know, baby. Let the world know how amazing you are. Stop hiding your truth. This is speak your truth, sing your truth, dance your truth, whatever it is. You be you. You be you, and it's okay to peacock yourself. Strut your stuff. And let your light shine, because we have a card from the Secret Language of Light, and it's card number 45. Let your light shine. So that goes right along with these, the King and the Queen. Let your light shine. And that was card number 45. It's way to the end. Last card of the deck. So because it's the last card, and it is 45, which 4 plus 5 adds up to a 9, this is all about completing a cycle as well. And it says, be authentic. Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. I've never felt that, so I can't even, that doesn't resonate with me. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. I'm just going to use me as an example. I don't want to be like the Joneses. I don't want to have the standard little house with the white picket fence and the perfect lawn. And I'm driving the nondescript. It used to be station wagon. Now I guess it's SUV. That's not me. I want something with some flair. And lawn, I wish my whole yard was all flowers. And like a cottage garden, just wild and carefree. My house, it's brick. It used to have white painted trim, and now it's hot pink and hot green. We have to let that out or we feel strangled. And that's what everybody needs to do. And I've actually had people come up to me and say, "You're so strong. You can do whatever you want." It's like, well, so can you. So stop strangling yourselves. Accept how you are and set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Who cares what other people think about you? It doesn't matter. That's on them. And they're going to think whatever they want, no matter what vehicle you drive, no matter what your house looks like, no matter how you dress or wear your hair. People think what they want to think because that's on them. It has nothing to do with you and what you're doing. So you might as well be you. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace, and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. The pure joy of it. Absolutely. So, whatever pairing you have coming, it's coming, and then it's going to be pure and beautiful. So let your soul shine. Let your light shine. Just shine, baby. Shine. I give you permission. All right, I think I'm finally done with stack number 1's throat issue. If you chose stack number 3, your crystal is Hematoid Quartz, which is basically what's in the background. Golden Healer. I could just pick up one of these again. Aren't they so beautiful? Oh, to me, it's like a piece of the sun. All right. Golden Healer, Hematoid Quartz, Harlequin Quartz. Basically the same thing. It has different names. Basically, it's clear quartz with iron in it. What's really cool is it has the properties of that quartz, so it's an amplifier, but then it also has the stability of the hematite, so it's grounding. So there's this balance of, high frequency up here and grounding down here, which apparently I need a lot of because, I'm not very grounded. It's highly energetic, can assist with removing negativity, transform lower frequency energies into higher frequency energies, can balance your mind and spirit, bring clarity, help you understand your emotional state. It can assist you with self-worth and self-esteem issues, which is our theme today. Our theme is self-worth. We are worthy of all good things. This can enhance focus and concentration, and it's especially helpful for those with ADD or ADHD because it's all about focusing and balance. It can be used to calm anxiety, panic attacks, hysteria. It's also good for balancing the chakras, boosting the immune system, stimulating healing, strengthening the liver and kidney functions, and cleansing toxins out of your body. I have a big golden healer next to my bed, so as I'm going to sleep, I'm usually holding that. Sometimes it ends up in the bed and I sleep with it all night, but most of the time I get it on my nightstand. It doesn't matter as long as I don't drop it. All right, your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams, and somebody is focusing on the negative. 5 of Cups. We've got cups, but we're focusing on the 3 down here that are broken and empty, instead of the 2 that are up here that are full and intact. No good. We got to focus on the positive, people. There's a lot of crap going on in the world. Stop focusing on the crap. Focus on the good. Every situation in your life can be flipped around and looked at from a whole different perspective, and there's a positive in it. Even if the positive is just, okay, here's a lesson. I should never put my hand on the burner on the stove. You burned the crap out of your hand. Okay, you learned a lesson. That's the positive. Don't do it again. But stop focusing on this down here. You know what? We have a neck. It allows us to look up or down. Look up. Stop looking down. When you come into my shop, you're going to notice there's a lot of things hanging from the ceiling because I'm trying to encourage people to look up. When you go into grocery stores and big box chain stores, they put things on the floor to encourage you to look down. When you look down, you're submissive. You're easier to control. Start looking up. Find out there's a whole new world when you look up. There's sky. There's birds. There's trees. There's spirits. All right, we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot Grand Lux. And it's really interesting. The pairing of the cards today from 2 different decks is so spot on. Because now not only do we have, in this one, we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. Okay, somebody is really, really focusing on the negative. Cut it out. Or if this is you focusing on all your shadow work, okay, do it, but don't stay there. Don't stay in the shadows. Deal with your shadow work and then come up and out of it. You know, the hero's journey has us coming along, and then we dip down into the darkness, and our job is to come up and out of it. That's the hero's journey, because then I can, if I do that, I can help others. But if I stay down in the darkness, I can't help anybody, including myself. So this really interesting pairing. And isn't it interesting that, this represents the sacred, the divine feminine, and here's the divine masculine. They're both being beaten, they've both been beaten. My guide said, no, this is in the past. Stop holding on to the past. I mean, if you look at this guy's, he's got bonds on his wrists. They're not connected. At any point in time, he can just let go of his hands and he's free. But he's actually binding himself. He's not letting go. Neither one of them is letting go. So do what you have to let go of the past, to let go of the trauma, to let go of the negative emotions that you're allowing to have control over you in your life. Let them go. You don't need them. They do not serve your highest and greatest good. Deal with your issues and then be done. I have been through a lot in my life, and I don't let any one event in my life control me or define me. I look at them as lessons, and they're like drops of water in the ocean. I am the ocean, but each one of those events is one drop, and it does not define me. One drop of water does not define the ocean. All right, You get a card from the secret language of light. And hallelujah, you get the transformation card. So it's like, deal with your past, deal with your traumas, deal with your negative emotions, stop focusing on the negative, and you get a transformation. And it's not just a transformation. This is like a cosmic boom transformation. And it's card number 19, which adds up to 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. And that is all about a new beginning. So deal with all your crap, and you get a new beginning. And the book says, suffering is optional. You are experiencing an ending. You may be feeling a loss as a hole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Justifying, analyzing, and rationalizing will separate you further from your soul's wisdom. From this state, you may blame yourself, another person, or an event for feeling angry or sad. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ideology or belief that created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. Now imagine what you can create by focusing on all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you're good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile. Change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? Every day when we wake up, we should be setting the intention. This is the kind of day I want today. If you get up and you're like, oh God, I got to go to work, and oh, I got to get ready for this, and the whole Eeyore thing. You're going to manifest what you worry about, what you stress about, what you're placing your focus on. Is that truly what you want? If you don't have any self-worth, I guess it is what you want. But if you want to transform your life, because nobody really wants to live like this. I know you don't. So stop focusing on this. Focus on those 2 cups. Every day, what are you grateful for? Every morning and every evening, I have a conversation with my guides, and I express my gratitude for everything that I've ever been given. That's every experience, every lesson. It's indoor plumbing, electricity, this building here, my vehicles, my dog, my friends and family, air, land, fire, water, spirit. And when you're grateful, that's what the universe brings you more of. So if that's you, and you can be grateful for the 2 cups that are upright and filled, the universe will bring you more. Funny thing is, if you focus on those 3 broken cups, you're going to get more broken cups. If you focus on those 2 full ones, it may be a stranger that comes up to you and says, hey, I got 3 cups. Would you like them? They match yours. You can have them. And the correct response is, wow, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm so grateful. So just give that a thought. Turn your life around. I used to focus on negative stuff, and now I focus on the positive. And even if something bad happens, I focus on the positive. If you get a flat tire, it's just a flat tire. You still have your whole vehicle, and you're still alive and healthy. So don't focus on the flat tire. Focus on the fact that you have an amazing life. You do have an amazing life. Maybe you just needed a reminder. That was stack number 3. Thank you for watching or listening to my video. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because you know what? You're worthy. And you deserve them all. Namaste.